Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video. As you can see, a glorious championship white FN2 in the house. Let's find out what we're doing. Okay, so Tom's started working away on this, and it was booked in today for a sports cat and Piper manifold. But as you can see, someone has mackled a right mess together here. So we're actually missing the three bolt flange that would sit here to allow us to mate the manifold, the sports cat, to the rest of the exhaust system. Now, the reason this is mackled is because this is Richard loves this, custom-made exhaust system with, well, a series of not very good bends. But the most important thing is the power flow back box that's been fitted actually reduces down to 2 inch. I mean, look at that, that's not even 2 inch there. So this wouldn't make any power anyway. So let's speak to the customer and find out what he wants to do. Well, this FN2 is up on the dyno and it's time to tune it. Let me tell you, the exhaust has been replaced with a true Piper 3-inch manifold and sports cat. So that's the best that exhaust's ever going to be. Let's go. It's at this point in the video where we talk about our sponsor, worldoflubricant.co.uk. You've got a Honda, if you've got a K20, you need oil. Now, we use Liqui Moly, Molygen 550, fully synthetic, and you can too, and save a load of money by going to worldoflubricant.co.uk and using the code DYNO at the checkout to just save loads of money. And just keep servicing your Hondas and keep checking them on Saturday mornings and making sure they've got oil in, because that's what you've got to do. Well, a beautiful championship white FN2 in the house there. This one's got a little bit of a story about it this morning.
Number 338.
Number 338. Now, when it came in this morning, it was originally in for a Piper, manifold and sports cat. When we got it up in the air, we realised that somebody had quite badly mackled an exhaust system together, custom,
Yeah, we'll use the word custom.
Yeah, I said that earlier in the video that you love that word. And that meant, as you saw, that we didn't have the triangular flange to bolt the manifold and the sports cat section to the rest of the exhaust. So it was a question of, do we want to modify this, quite frankly, awful custom exhaust, or do we want to do something better with
We
that?
said to the customer, obviously, depending on budget, we can do either or. Luckily, I did have a 3-bolt flange left over from another exhaust. So I said, well, I can sort of make something work, but the rest of the exhaust still not going to do what you need it to do anyway, because it steps down to like 2 inch in certain parts.
At one point, it was less than 2 inch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no good.
Yeah.
No good. Custom exhaust system. So, the customer opted to swap out his Piper manifold and sports cat for a Piper true 3-inch manifold and true 3-inch sports cat, and make that to a beautiful Piper true 3-inch exhaust system. It sounds great, as we expect. And your exhaust system not getting better than that.
No, I do admit, I think that was the best choice. I think when it could have tried to continue to use the exhaust it got, and then we would have been in a situation with mapping this afternoon, he would have been happy with the power. Then obviously it goes down the road of then you've modified his exhaust to fit that set. Then you've got to take
you spend more money.
Yeah.
You've thrown more good money after bad.
Well, yeah, because you'd be making that to 2.5, then you'd be changing it to 3-inch anyway, possibly, or doing whatever. So anyway, I said, whilst it's expensive, it's the best option for what we're doing today. And then it's made some great power. It had apparently a flash map on it. I don't know how true that is. Done by the company that made the exhaust, and it claimed 225. Now it made 225 here when we initially ran it on whatever tune it was,
but we'd already
swapped to the Piper manifold, the Piper sports cat, and the Piper true 3-inch. So I don't believe it would have been anywhere near the 225 without those modifications.
No way.
I mean, again, I know we keep saying it, and I'm not moaning, but we wanted to start doing where we would always do the car in stock form first, so that we've got the car as it comes in, and then we do it again. This customer was late this morning, so when customers are late, that obviously has an impact on the whole day.
Yeah, it puts everybody under pressure.
Yeah, we can't then spend time strapping it down, and me and Dan effectively only doing that part for the video content, really, and you guys. When obviously the customer's already late, we're having to jump straight on it and get obviously.
But I'm sure that's not the norm. So normally our customers are bang on time. Now, no disrespect to anybody, traffic is awful sometimes.
To be honest,
they still set off very early.
Yeah, I'll be honest, and I'll be fair to them. I've only been travelling 10 minutes across town, and it's been taking me up to half an hour, 3/4 of an hour to get anywhere near.
Traffic's awful at the moment.
I understand that if they're making a journey...
Blame your government for that.
Yeah, they're making a journey, they're obviously getting stuck in traffic. But it, unfortunately, like we're saying, that just hampers us doing the videos the way we want to do them, and we've just got to get straight on.
Well, again, over the top of the existing map, we've made power across the range there. We've made wheel horsepower all the way across the graph, so we're happy with that. Extended the rev range a little bit.
Brought VTEC down.
Which you would expect to be done by somebody saying that they've tuned your car.
Yeah.
So bit of a strange one that I would almost suggest it may not have been mapped, but that's someone else to complain about. Not us, and we don't name names. So but it's done well. It's exactly where we expect it to be on a standard inlet manifold and a HKS induction kit. We know there are better options out there, so perhaps we'll see this car again. Done a little bit of an inspection on it today. Had a bit of a look at it, and he knows that he's got to take care of it at some point soon. So I'm sure he's going to go away and do that and get some prices. But I think we'll see this car again. So
the beauty of it is now, though, he's got a solid exhaust setup for this car.
Oh, absolutely. You can't get better than that.
No, so whatever he wants to do moving forward, whether it's a better induction kit, different inlet manifold, cams, whatever he wants to do, this exhaust
boosted
is future proofed for anything he wants to do.
Yeah, and it's still good value for money, even though it's not cheap. It's 800 and something quid. It's still great value for money when in comparison to other systems. So yeah, thank you, Piper. Shall we look at the graph?
Let's have a look at the graph.
Let's do it.
So say it with me, lads. Red line as she came in, blue line as she leaves, finishing on 221 brake horsepower. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. I've got one of these, a Championship White FN2. I know you hear me bang on about it all the time, so I do love them. But if you need help with your FN2 or indeed any Honda, give us a shout. We'll be here. You can use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
if you're down with the kids, and also you can pick up the phone and be old school, which is what we like. Failing that, just come down and see us, have a cup of tea. We'll speak to you all soon, won't we, Rich? We will indeed.
Ready to elevate your ride? Dynodaze Performance Parts has you covered. From exhaust to ECU remaps, we offer top-tier parts for peak performance. Our experts provide personalized tuning to match your driving style. Join our community of enthusiasts. Join thousands who trust Dynodaze for their performance needs. Visit DynodazePerformanceParts.com and transform your drive today.